Hello, how are we doing today? My name is Spectrum Dominus, and I will be sorting cards for grading purposes today. The final in our Upper Deck 1989 complete set series. If you haven't been watching, we've done a lot of these videos, but the first time we've done a completed box set. We've done some completed updated box sets, but this was an 800 card Upper Deck 89 box set. Complete set, sealed. We opened it because we pulled out the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie that we're sending off to get PSA graded. But we're also pulling the other stuff from that I want. If you watch any of the series, you know that I'm splitting all my cards up into six or seven different categories. And that's how I'm going to get rid of them or move them to their proper place in my collection as I organize. My collection is tens of, if not hundreds of thousands of cards big from collecting when I was younger. I need to jettison them off and focus my collection. So we've done this stream of videos. I'm going to sort the final. I broke that 800 cards into approximately 200 cards each for semi-equal stacks, and I did the other three on previous videos, and every other video I'm switching situations. So this is the last one of that, and then the next one that comes in this series will be something completely different. Actually, it'll be back to some of these. I have like one more video worth of that to do, and then we're going to have to start really getting into new stuff. So we're going to do this now. Let me get my gloves. These are straight out of a sealed box and have not been touched, at least after they were packaged. I don't know about at the place, but they haven't been touched since. And we're going to get a lot of cards this time. This time is going to give us a lot of cards. The first time gave us a decent amount. The second time gave us a lot of veterans. The third time was kind of very dull. There wasn't much to that one. This one's going to have at least a Jim Abbott rookie in it. A couple other rookies that I may keep for myself, like a Greg Olson, I might consider. And then we got like the team leader, the team checklist cards that have a lot of the veterans that I collect. So we should get a lot in this one. But it's really that Jim Abbott that I'm looking for personally. So, all right. So we're going to go to sorting cards. Here we go. Let's start today with these and see what we get. First of all, let's keep that because those are good blocker cards. But probably didn't need to pick up so many for the first stack. Here we go. We've got Pete O'Brien. You know, I just shifted this around to see if I could make it better, and I think I did make it better, but not. I want it so that you can see the name. There we go, Pete O'Brien. Tracy Jones. Odemy McDowell, except now that I moved it, don't move that. Move this. There you go. Odemy McDowell. Jody Davis, Claudel Washington, Julio Franco, mid-carder, Bruce Hurst. There's a second one. Don't take both. Just take one. And Jamie Moyer. Then we've got Eddie Williams, Jeffrey Leonard, Lavelle Freeman, Omar Vizcael, Shane Raleigh, Todd Benzinger, Chris Brown, Norm Charlton, Tori Lovolo, Lenny Harris, Dwight Smith, Dennis Cook, Mitch Williams, Willie Randolph, Joe Girardi, Nolan Ryan, forgot about that. Nolan Ryan. Now, we must be in the update set now. I thought the update set... Oh, yeah, we are. We're in the update set now. That Willie Randolph got traded from the Yankees to the Dodgers. The Nolan Ryan, he started as a... Astro. I am getting his Astro card from this set, PSA graded, because it's the triple one. It's an iconic card. And honestly, I think I may get this one graded as well. Just to put them together. That is the update card from that set. So with this being up, Jack Clark got traded from the Yankees to the Padres. So we're in the update part of the set. Rafael Palmeiro with his trade. Yep. So I just turned it over and I looked, and the numbers are 780. There are 800 cards in the set. The last 100 cards, I believe, are traded cards. So there are some. These at the bottom of the stack are 601. So, man, I almost nailed it. I almost nailed exactly 200 cards. That's funny. Actually, I did nail exactly 200 cards. 601 to 800. Nice. Anyway. But yeah, we're going backwards now. Rainy Milligan. Keith Miller. Mike Aldretti. Wally Whitehurst. Tom Gordon. Bob Mielecki. Hey, how you doing? Appreciate that. That's awesome. Thanks for that, Camp. It's good to see you. Jose Alvarez. Trevor Wilson. Wally Backman. Lonnie Smith. Floyd Youmans. Don't need to get rid of both of those cards, just one. Come on. Here's the other one. There you go. Mel Hall. Rich Yett. Dale Mahornick. Tom Howard. Craig Worthington. There we go. That's one of the rookies. Like I said, this is not one that I'm going to get graded or anything, but it will go into my PC, into my rookies that have some kind of a I chased this back in the day, the Greg Olson. Not this specific card because it was an updated card, so you only got in the set, but I chased Greg Olson rookies back in the day. So we'll stick that with all the other rookies that I mentioned that I'm like, you know what, I'm going to hold on to this one even though there's no real value to it. Gary, I really believe that aside from that and the Jim Abbott, there's nothing else in this traded set that I really want. Rob Ducey, the traded part of the set, I should say. The rest of, after what's in my hand, when we get to the normal 600 through 700, I'm sure there's a veteran or two. There's definitely a veteran or two in the team cards, team checklists. Tommy Herr, Kevin Gross, Todd Burns, Spike Owens, Joe Scalacchi, Steve Rosenberg, Ken Williams, Rick Dempsey, Bert Blyleven, Ron Kittle, Lance McCullers, Mickey Hatcher, Andy Hawkins, Charlie Hayes, Dave LaPointe, Al Leiter, Dickie Thon, Walt Terrell, Jesse Barfield, and the Upper Deck checklists. That's it. Okay, so real quick, guys, I know that I don't normally do this, but I'm a little worried. Oh, no, it's back here. Sitting here going, where is the card I'm looking for? We know it's there. It's a complete sealed set, so... Steve Powers. I was like, did I go through all of them? Because something's wrong. I didn't go through all of them. Greg Brinley. Jose De Jesus. Edgar Martinez. Eric Hansen. Jerome Walton. Steve Searcy. Eddie Murray. We're going to keep on that one. That's one of my PCs. Collect Eddie Murphy. Kevin Blankenship. Fred Lynn. Switch them upside down again. In fact, why don't we do this? Why don't we look and say that's where it switches again, so we don't have to do this quite so much. All right, we got Rick Mahler, Rob Murphy, Mike Moore, Nick Eske, Ozzie Canseco. That's Jose's little brother. Never panned out to be anything. There it is. Jim Abbott. That's the one we want. The only question for me is, do I next level grade it or do I PSA grade it? And I think because of the card and because of the iconic nature of the three, kind of like that Nolan Ryan or the Joe Montana in 91, I think we're going to PSA grade that as well. I don't know that it gets sent in the first shipment. That won't get sent in the first shipment. I'm pretty sure about that. But I don't know how soon before it gets sent, but we're going to put it there. I'm going to also keep the Todd Zeal with the Greg Olson. That's another one. This guy was supposed to be the catcher of the future. A lot of time chasing Todd Zeal rookies that didn't pan out. Derek Lindquist, Kevin Brown, Tommy Gregg, Ray Quinones, Phil Bradley, Steve Sachs. I remember Steve Sachs coming over to the Yankees. Henry Mullins, Bill Spire, Pete Harnish, Junior Felix, Steve Finley, and Jeff Parrott. All right, guys, we got 2 cards for grading. Jim Abbott and the Nolan Ryan. We got 2 cards that I'm keeping in my PC because they're rookies, and 1 card in the Eddie Murphy that goes into my collection as a veteran. And then the last 100 cards. We got 100 cards left. Let's go through them. Several of these are just upper deck checklists. We'll get those out of the way. And then we got Donald Arthur Mattingly. That's my guy. That one's definitely going. Just put him up there. We don't need to do it. There. Harold Baines, not so much. Frank Viola, we're going to give that one to Shane. We got Alan Trammell. Or Trammell, depending on how you like it. There's a second one there. Let's find out what that second one is before we put it away. Alan Trammell. George Brett. That one goes into my collection. Eric Davis. Only rookies with Davis. Wade Boggs goes in my PC. Ruben Sierra. Andy Van Slyke. Mike Schmidt goes in my PC. Cal Ripken goes in my PC. Darryl Strawberry goes in my PC, although he may be getting kicked out soon. Alvin Davis. Corey Snyder. Will Clark. Andre Scalaga. Kirk Gibson. Ryan Sandberg goes in my PC. Ozzie Smith goes in my PC. Paul Molitor goes in my PC. Dale Murphy. Fred McGriff. Jose Canseco goes into my PC. Nolan Ryan goes into my PC. Wally Joyner. Oral Hershiser. Oh, these are the award winners. Oral Hershiser. Kirk Gibson. Oral Hershiser. Dennis Eckersley goes into my PC. Chris Sabo, that's his Rookie of the Year award. Kirk Gibson. Oral Hershiser gets a lot of cards when you're the Cy Young Award winner and the MVP of the World Series, and that's Walt Weiss's Rookie of the Year award. Jose Canseco, AL MVP, goes into my PC. Frank Viola, AL Cy Young Award winner. Lee Mazzilli. These are just regular cards now. Fernando Valenzuela, Jay Tibbs, Mike Heath, Mike Morgan, Pat Sheridan. All right, that might be close to the end. We'll be lucky to pull another card at this point. We may just be going through this last 50-ish cards just to get them done. Get her done. Here we go. We got Oswald Pereza, Ivan Calderon, Mike Young, Tim Belcher, Bobby Thigpen. That's a couple years after his rookie. He's one of my top 3 closers of all time. I definitely want his rookie, but I don't collect his regular cards. Juan Nieves, Rod Booker, Gene Nelson. There's another. Actually, I think there's 2 cards beyond that. Jim Presley and Greg Booker both try to get away. Danny Jackson. Bill Buckner. Tim Burtis. Charlie LeBrant. Herm Winningham. Greg Minton. Randy Myers. Chuck. No, let's not take both of those cards. Just Randy Myers. The other one can stay for now. Kirk Gibson. Chuck Finley. Alfredo Griffin. Dan Plesac. Ricky Horton. Fred Manrique, Bill Schroeder, Jose Gonzalez, John Costello, Orlando Mercado, Bill Swift, Mark Grant, Willie McGee, Jamie Quirk, Jose Rijo, Jeff Montgomery, Tom Browning, Kurt Stillwell, Jeff Hamilton, Jim Eppard, Willie Frazier, Keith Hernandez. Wow, I thought when I say that I'd like jinx it a little and maybe get 1 card. Tim Cruz, Jay Howell. Ah, there it is. Carlton Fisk. That's my boy. Odell Jones, Chris Gwynn, Mike Diaz, Dave Parker, Tim Flannery, Tom Pagnazzi, and Don Baylor. Alright guys, most of those cards are getting stuck into the throwaway pile. We have a couple, 2 Frank Violas I'm going to be sleeving and sending to the bar next time I head to the bar. That is Shane. You guys heard me talk about him. I dropped off his cards yesterday. He was extremely ecstatic about them, and we chatted during the draft. It was amazing. And then I got a nice stack, considering there were only 200 cards there, and I got that many cards for my PC. That's a pretty good output. Not to mention, like I said, the 2 cards that I put over there for grading purposes to PSA. So, guys, I appreciate you hanging out, checking this video out. Make sure, if you haven't, watched the whole series on YouTube. It's a lot of fun, a lot of good cards that I'm pulling. I'm going to give you a quick look at the box here. Here's the box. This row right here, PSA, next level grade, and forget about those, but my PC. So we're getting a lot of stuff. I definitely need to kick into that PSA, especially now that I have the top 3 cards that I want to send. That stuff will be getting done soon. That series will start soon. But this will be the end of the videos for this week. I'm going to do my other videos, and we'll add some more next weekend, hopefully. I'll see you then.